No idea what was going on there, but I'm not going to complain too much. So we can't reach Nottingham because it's on the other side of the mountains, so we'll just wait until she's willing to peace out. Which is fine. Horsemen, stay where you are. Great General, I don't know where we want you. I'll just park you in York or something like that. Montreal, shoot you. Oh, I think we can go in... No, maybe defeat. So yeah, we should be getting happiness from the fact that we've got a mounted unit garrisoned in our city. If I move out and move back in, if I fortify, how does our ability work? I don't know. In any case, we're going to get started on some more buildings at this point. Markets and things are really good. The production from the watermill is pretty good, but I think we're going to want to get a national epic going. Actually, not yet. We don't have any great person production. Let's get started on the Writers Guild then. Get some of the culture flowing out a little bit. Yeah, so let's take a look here. Civilizations and leaders. Canada. Mounted units can temporarily claim neutral land and generate +2 happiness if garrisoned. Do you have to be garrisoned in a fort as opposed to a city? Or is that if you're outside? Well, let's go and try to capture some of this neutral land and see how it goes. So if I move on to this forest... Oh, yeah, look at that! It's actually my tile. Oh, borders have grown. From just being there. That's cool. Alright. I missed a sub. Colossofox, hey, thanks for the sub. Composite Bowman, you're going to take cover so that you can win the ranged combat wars all the time. We haven't actually looked into London itself. Look at this. The Great Wonders. Great Library, Great Lighthouse, Hanging Gardens, Machu Picchu. That gold, and some bonus faith. Very good. There's no competing religion around here either. Everything is pretty freaking awesome. Our next plan should really be to expand over here, although England does have another settler around. Maybe we won't cancel the war. They might actually just go and expand somewhere and we can just keep taking their stuff. We can slowly work our way around here and maybe take Nottingham, although we know that their cities are pretty tough. Nottingham has less defense than London did, but it'll still be a bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, let's not do that one. I think I'm just going to automate these guys now. And go and fix these camps and stuff. I get lazy at a certain point and I decide to just automate my workers. Because why not? You go and heal yourself in the city. Your job will definitely be to build a road like so. What great work did you get? That's an excellent question. Let's go and find out. I got the portrait of Nasser el-Din Shah Qajar. A medieval era work of art. Oh wait, sorry, that's what I already had. What I got was Twice Told Tales by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Ah, cool. Different eras and civilizations? Well, that should be doable. Because this is an English one, so we're most of the way there. Yes, our religion is hockey, which is played in pagoda arenas. Arminius, stick around there. Next turn. Alright, you do want a peace treaty, but you're not going to give me anything, huh?
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Not yet. There's a settler. Montreal can go and finish this goofball off, please and thank you. So, can I build forts? Do I need a different technology for that? No, I've got it. So if, for example, we were to build a random fort somewhere and garrison in that, would that give us happiness? I don't know. You know, just be automated for now. You're alright. You guys wait until the rest of our units might be able to move forward. The Pagoda Arena. Yeah. Check if you want the guilds in London because it might have a very high pop. True. It's got a lot of food, doesn't it? It can probably run a lot of specialists in London. Although our food in Ottawa is actually going to be pretty decent too. We do have the wheat and 2 deer. I think Ottawa is going to be fine for running specialists there. Plus, we can start building it now, so that's all right. Okay. Just buzz around here. Put up a little blockade or something. I would be fine with selling you dyes. Most definitely, but I would like more money for it. Would you give me 7? Okay, but you'll give me 6? If I don't want your open borders, which I don't. This is still my scout archer. I'm happy he survived this whole ordeal. Because he's awesome. Tile claim is not overpowered at all. It's temporary, though. The tile claiming goes away, as far as I understand it. It's useful, but I don't think it's permanent. I think it goes away at the next turn. And we can already build Circus Maximus? Yeah, let's definitely do that before we go and annex London or anything, which we are going to want to do. Let's build a circus so we can get some positive happiness. Another bowman over here. Right, we were building a couple extra units in a few different places. You go be automated. I think I have my workers set to, yeah, they don't remove features. They're not going to chop down any forests. So mostly they'll just build lumber yards. Hey! Nice to meet you. Tell you what, let's trade embassies. How does that look? Excellent. And would you like some dyes for 7 gold per turn? I thought you would. Notre Dame has been built somewhere. Hey, our first great Voyager has been built. Okay, they're kind of cool. Oh, that's an Ethiopian. I thought that was a barbarian. There's a barbarian encampment, but let's go a long way with my mounted guy. I have no idea if we can actually take Nottingham, but, you know, we'll move in that direction. All right, so Etienne Brûlé, Voyageur, my coureur de bois, my fur trader kind of guy. And actually, one of his abilities is the ability to put down fur somewhere, which is, you can see here these recommendations. He can actually build a fur resource down. And what's nice about this is we don't already have fur. Now, I don't think it matters where I put it. You know, whatever city I put it in, it'll be worked. It's not like fur gives a bunch of production or anything like that. I think it's just money. So I think it literally doesn't matter where I put it, although it might be advantageous to have it on grassland, if nothing else, just because it will feed itself a little bit more consistently. Also, not on the river would be nice. So why don't we put it right here next to Montreal? I see, I don't know. Or this. Sure, you know what? We'll put it there. It's fine. Right, the border growth. We still have these tiles. How long does that stick around? It better not be permanent. Maybe there's something weird about this mod. It better not be. That would be crazy. If it is, then I should just run my freaking horses all over the place. I don't actually want to trade away my horses because apparently they're crazy good. Or something. Another English settler. Not to be confused with an English setter. Ooh, no, no, no. I wonder if it's safe to move forward. Well, I can... This is my scout guy, right? So I can pop here and then pop back. What is this? An English warrior? Really? And nothing in Nottingham right now that would bombard. I don't know if I killed their galleass over here. If I did, that's pretty strong. I'm going to pull back now just so that they're not getting the extra shot. You can go there pretty safely. This Ethiopian guy is actually going to be getting in my way and annoying me. You go and build more farms. You just try to make your way down. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. I've seen it in Civ 4. There were some mods and things that let you like park a unit somewhere, and you'd claim that tile as long as the unit was on that tile. But as soon as you move, you lost it. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Yay, city connection. So as soon as this resistance go away, which is next turn, I will annex... Or no, I won't. I'm going to have to wait until Circus Maximus is done. Once Circus Maximus is done, unless you've got a Colosseum, which you don't, I will annex London and instantly buy a courthouse. All right. I'm going to use up this guy. And... improvements. Hunting for fur. Okay, so maybe we don't get it instantly, which is interesting. Listen, Ethiopia, could you maybe just move? Because you're kind of driving me crazy. Or I could just box you in and convert everything to my territory. Whoa! Oh, okay, you did clear that camp up. Excellent. Alright, we're going to surround everything with our territory. This doesn't seem to be the way it should work. But what the hell? We're Canada. We're just going to paint our flags everywhere. No one cares, right? Do I wait one more turn here? Yeah, Ethiopia's going to need open borders with me. So let's go ahead and sell that. Hey, Haley, I don't suppose you would like to buy this for 2 gold per turn. I'm going to wait and wait. Next turn we'll move in. Spies been recruited, Renaissance era. Still no real military unit there. Okay. So... Pew. Set up, but no pew. You move up to there. Pikeman is done. Get started on a workshop. Because I think after education, we'll swing back to machinery, which does give us the crossbow, which is really good. And actually, maybe we would have wanted it for going after Nottingham. But it also gives us the ability to build ironworks if we have all those workshops up and running. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move in with my knight, because if nothing else, I can go ahead and just soak a shot and save my catapult or something. I guess you being garrison doesn't matter. Whoa. Ah, they actually killed the cat this time. Alright, we probably can't take this then. Well, it's not much of a probably. Almost certainly can't take it. We can kill the settler, though. So I'm not going to piece out this turn. I was actually thinking about piecing out this turn. But I'm actually going to accept the fact that I will probably lose another unit in exchange for killing their settler. Oh, I never moved up with my great general either. That's pretty derp. It's going to take him way too long to get here, though. So we'll probably lose one more unit. Interestingly, they bombarded my horseman but didn't kill it. How did they actually kill my catapult then? Well, I guess catapults are pretty weak. I don't have physics, right. Okay, set up, bombard. Well, we might be able to do something. We gotta clear out the barbarian encampment. I'm still gonna sit with this guy here with the hope that they keep our catapults alive, because our catapults can take the city. And then we still have the swordman, which could attack, but he's not going to do that. He's just going to fortify up to increase his defenses. I guess this horseman will wait. I'm going to refuse. Okay, you did kill the catapult. All right, if we want to take Nottingham, we'll have to come back with better guns. So, okay, we'll peace out now, but, like, give me something reasonable. Ah!
Of course not.
Ah, fine. Oh, yeah, you can see the horseman territory did go away eventually. All right, you come back over here. We got to kill some crap. Stupid freaking fracking barbarians. You come out here so we don't get trapped in. Then we'll get you to rest. You are going to hang out over here. I do think we're going to want to settle over here. We're a little bit worried about happiness, obviously, but other than that, we should be okay. We're getting stuff torn up, too. I think we traded maybe all of our die away. I'm not sure about that. Let's go and see what's over here. And Great General, go back to York. There's someone in there right now, but you can get back to York very soon. Well, we're not going to be able to wipe out the English completely, and we did spend a few extra resources, but we did get London, which is what counts. All right, keep farming up all this terrain, please and thank you. Pew, pew. You rest a tick, but then we'll put you on auto-explorer duty. Yeah. That's fair. Plus, I probably have a lot of warmonger. So it's not surprising. They're probably going to denounce me for the rest of eternity. Maybe not. They are going to get my religion. Is this my, this is not my scout one. I don't know why this worker is, like... It's probably automated. He'll probably leave in a second. Dido is plotting against me. Well, no one's near me. Oh, there's a worker sitting in there. That's going to be nice to grab. Fez is moving up a little close. There's that. But otherwise, we're okay. I think that horseman just suicided, which is good for me. You rest up for now. You hang out sort of over here. Worker, I'm just going to ask you to move out of town. We're going to park the Great General in there. And actually setting up some trading posts ain't bad. Or you know what would be better? Hooking up that gold. You rest.
Would you be interested in a trade agreement with England?
Oh, that's all your gold? You know what? I'll take the deal for all your gold. And an embassy. Okay, just all your gold then. Wait, what? You were happy with this a second ago. Here, just give me 3 gold. Just because I've got excess of dies and not enough trading partners right now, so I may as well give it to someone. I have tons of money. Whoa, that's a little bit annoying. Let's give you that, and then pull back over here, and then rest. Still have my scout archer, though. You just rest a tick. Kingston, you finished the circus. Excellent. We have a lot of things left to build here. Getting those universities, but I'm actually going to get those workshops up and running everywhere. Just because the production is good, and then that'll make it a lot easier. Well, it makes it possible to get our ironworks, and I think the earlier we get the ironworks, the happier we'll be. There's a barbarian encampment over there. Is that where those boneheads came from? I guess that's legit. You stand there. Alright, you be automated. Addis Ababa has the most tourism. See if we can... it'd be nice if we could have just killed that guy. Wow, yeah, we have to be really careful that we take this correctly here. So I'm going to wait until next turn because I don't want the scout stealing that worker. Circus Maximus is done. Wonderful. We'll get a... Actually, let's go ahead and get that workshop done before we start on the guilds. We are going to want universities soon, but I'm going to be quite happy if we get all the workshops up and running. London, which is working on a library, I'm going to annex you. Which is going to give me unhappiness, except I'm going to instantly purchase a courthouse, get rid of that, everything stays awesome. We are going to set you to default focus as opposed to your gold focus, which is what all puppets get. I'm going to let you finish the library, that sounds lovely. And then, after that, wow, you got a lot of good stuff going on. Monument, Circus, Colosseum. Because our cities are going to want to grow, we're going to need the happiness, so I'm actually okay with doing something like that. I'm going to wait 1 turn over here. Can't take with the scout. You fortify up. Yeah, you can see those tiles go away. Did we get the furs? We did get the furs, though. Just need to get it hooked up. We're going to have tons of happiness now, especially when our pagoda arenas start going in there. Philosophy was stolen. Right, we have a spy that we can deploy. I forgot about that. We are probably doing pretty good tech-wise if people are stealing from us, so I'm actually just going to use a defensive spy for now. Should have done something about that a little sooner. Live streams, baby. Easy to get distracted. Yay, finally cleared out that encampment. Stole a dude. City became religious. Lovely. We've got hockeyism has now spread to London. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and annex York as well. And again, I will purchase a courthouse, which I'm quite happy to do. Default focus, and the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to rename York to Toronto. Okay. Amphitheater is fine, but not for now. Get started on that workshop. If we're doing any workshops anywhere instead of universities, it's important to be building workshops in all the places, which we are. London, you already have one? You do, so that's cool. You rest up for now. These guys will always rest up very well because they're always healing inside their own territory, because wherever they go is my territory, which is awesome. That is annoying. Great writer, go ahead and make a great work, please and thank you.
One ought not to be unkind to a woman.
Now, I was going to say, we should have gotten our theming bonus. No? Oh, we're still in the medieval era, and it needs to be different eras. Can we do a swap for anything? No. We need another type of great work, but still. That's fine. England stole engineering. Holy crap, even with the defensive spy. Now, England does have, like, the extra spy, which helps. But that actually really, really, really sucks. Worker, I'm just going to automate you. You... Actually, I really like the idea of building a farm over here. Very functional. I think your job is going to be park in Kingston, save me a little bit of money. You are actually going to go all the way to London, protect my coastal city, and quite an important one. And other than that, we have no war plans at this time. We are going to plan on expanding. I do want to build a settler really quite soon. And probably put it right over here. Or in here. In here doesn't get the river bonus. Actually, I guess I could put it there. It would technically reach the sheep if I want to buy up to there. And I think I will do so. You, go and auto-explore. Oops. No. I just met Napoleon. Sup, dude? I'm very happy that you exist, but are also very far from me. How's the score situation? I'm currently leading in score on Immortal difficulty, which is very nice. Now, scores obviously, you know, doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it is a hint that things are going pretty well. Old Faithful. The +3 happiness if it's within your borders is nice. Although, oh, no, it's within a city-state border, so it's not up for grabs unless I want to deal with the Great General. Actually, you, instead of going to Toronto, come over here. End turn. What time is it? Oh, it's about time for a break. Move you down there. We're going to move you here. Just want to keep an eye on this whole area as much as possible. You are going to kick the ass out of these guys. Byblos actually wants my religion. And they will get it automatically. I won't even have to work for it, which is nice. Just one more turn. Nallard says, I hope Quill conquers Paris and dominates Canada's former colonial overlords. Yeah, that's true. Between London and Paris, if we control both, that'll really get the job done. Please just give me 7 gold per turn as opposed to open borders. Machinery! And we met Antonina and Bananaranarevo, who want Barbarian unit killed. Okay. Workshop is done. Lovely. You know what we need? We need some caravans again. We get to adopt a new policy, and unfortunately we haven't unlocked the ability to get rationalism yet, which is too bad. I think wagon trains will be good. Not only do we get more gold from land trade routes, but lowering maintenance on roads and railroads actually saves you a crap ton of money. And money will be worth a lot. Like, it is worth a lot. It makes a big difference to the game. Speeds up things dramatically. I think we want to get into the next era. I'm not sure where we want to rush to. We definitely want to unlock Renaissance before... Hey, a tasty Timbit. That's pretty Canadian. Want to unlock Renaissance before we get our next social policy, which is in 24 turns. So, we've got a few options for the way to do it. Astronomy is pretty nice. Could we get there? Yeah, we don't have the ability to embark yet. And this will give us an extra trade route with Compass. I think I'm going to want to take this route. Because we do have the ability to build observatories. Actually, I'm lying. We don't have that yet. This city will be able to, but that's about it. Straight for gunpowder, we don't need that. Straight for banking for money might be the thing to do. And actually getting the constabulary that make people stop spying on me. But this would add up to 19 turns. It's possible that our social policy will come a little faster than that. I guess this way was going to end up to 18, 20 turns. I think I might just grab acoustics just to make sure we enter the next era before anything else happens. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And then I'll go and pick up this stuff over here. Well, at the very least, embarking. And then actually maybe economics, because this would actually give us quite a bit of cash too. And backfill a few things. We don't need to rush, I think, for the longswordman. At this point, we can probably just play a straight-up tech game and do well. You know what? I'm totally fine with mutual open borders here, buddy. It's totally okay. Yeah, you're kind of boxed in. But, you know, we're going to be a little friendly. Oh, you got bombarded here. I'm going to give you cover. And we're going to go and beat up on this archer. Ooh, we actually killed him. Nice. Workshop done. Excellent. Artist Guild National Epic, very good, but I think the thing to do is going to be to get a university. In fact, whatever our slowest university city will be, we'll probably just end up buying one. Or, you know what? Actually, build me a settler first. But if I build, hold on. If I build a settler, then I won't be able to do the ironworks. Montreal, have you finished your workshop? You have. Okay, no. So no settler until the ironworks is done. But then after that, I think we'll actually go on an expansion sort of frenzy. Hopefully we'll have found more people to trade with, actually. Morocco, everyone's stealing from frickin' Ottawa. Even with my defensive spy there. This spy is not getting the job done. Wow. That's actually really annoying. But it also was a sign that we were quite clearly ahead technologically. Okay, I'm going to pull back from the hand axe so he can't shoot me. So I can heal up here. Yeah. We're going to take a short break at this point. Unmet player lost his capital. Who just went up in score? France just went up in score. Okay, Napoleon being strong is somewhat unpleasant. Because they can possibly snowball things in a really kind of freaky-deaky way. Especially since they do have the ability to go quite cultural if they want. Alright, we're going to take a break here, guys. We're going to be back in about 5 minutes, so everyone go ahead and get a bio break, refill your drinks, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.